Hello and welcome to this quick video on the Yorkshire Pudding ARMA 2 server. Now we've been getting a lot of players coming in recently asking a lot of questions, not quite sure what to do or where to go. So this is going to be a quick overview once you join the Yorkshire Puds ARMA 2 server. So we're probably going to be spawning in at this point. So where do we go from here and what really do we need to be looking at? Well, as we are in the server, we're actually running Patrol Ops, which is a team-based game. We don't encourage any lone wolfing whatsoever, and we do expect our members to come on to TeamSpeak with us. So we're just going to walk past the truck yard here, and the first thing we want to do when we enter the server is head towards this notice board and flag here. This will give you some information about our rules. It'll also give you information on our TeamSpeak server and any other relevant information that we think that you might need to get in the game with us and enjoy it. And here you can see we have our TeamSpeak details here, so please do get on the TeamSpeak. It really does improve the game a vast amount. You might not be able to see here, but there's actually our gaming website on the flag as well. So we're in here, we've got our TeamSpeak set up. This is where we come to get our new weapons. Different crates of different weapons. I think that most of these will be the British weapons. Different crates over there will have some of the American weapons. Depending on the server settings that we're running at the time, you may be restricted per class. So if you're playing as the automatic sawman or rifleman, then the weapons in the box will be relative to your class specifically. You can open your backpack and put more content in here, which is always handy if somebody's got a saw or using an RPG or something to take out armor. You can carry extra ammo for them. Now the server may be running ranked, which means the better you play, the better weapons you'll get. If you start crashing vehicles and dying all the time, especially if you click respawn instead of letting the medic heal you, you will actually get demoted and your weapons will get worse. That's just a heads up. So this is our mission. We've pressed M and we've come up to tasks. We can double click this and it will zoom to the area that we need to fight in. The white means it's neutral at the minute. If the area goes red, you need to patrol it. So there's our point in our marker in game. Now if we're coming here, each square is 100 meters. So you don't want to paradrop in or get the helicopters to drop you directly into the AO. That's going to get you shot down. So we're going to put a marker at least 200-300 meters away. And we're going to mark this on the map so that everybody can see this and they can set their own markers in maps so we all know where to meet. You can change the little icon using the arrow keys. So this is where we've said we're going to drop in. Now I'm going to put my own marker here so we can actually find this drop point. And we do that with the left shift and click. And the little black circle is our own waypoint, which is added to the main game. So as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, the green one is the waypoint that we've added, and the yellow one is the in-game main objective. Next thing you want to do in game is use your mouse wheel and go to settings, as you can change the view distance here, and we'll click toggle HUD. Now this won't make a lot of difference here because I'm in the server on my own, but once you do this you'll get a list on the right hand side of the screen with your other squad members, and if you're in close vicinity you will actually get a distance to the other members as well with their name, which is extremely handy in game if you're not sure who's with you, who's in the distance or who's around you. So we're going to take a run down here. This is actually the repair centre there. You can park your vehicles on there. The game does have engineers. They can do basic field repairs, but if the vehicle is completely wrecked then you're going to have to get one of the helos to come and lift it. Now this is the MHQ, the mobile headquarters. This is the most important vehicle in the game. This is Gold Dust. This is not a vehicle to be driving into the AO and using to kill people. This is a vehicle that should stay a mile, possibly a little bit more, away from the AO. So what is this vehicle? Well, we can put ammo and a couple of troops in here, but the main purpose of this vehicle is it's a mobile HQ, which means that you can spawn to this vehicle from the base. So that means no more getting any helicopters, no more having to drive 10 miles. This is the vehicle that does it. So this vehicle is Gold Dust. You need to really look after this vehicle. So we'll just drive it down here and we can have another look at it. Now in order to be able to spawn at this vehicle, we need to deploy it. And we do this with the mouse wheel. There we go. Oops, I got stuck in the tent. Let me out. And there you can see the MHQ is now deployed. Now we can also use this vehicle if we put an ammo box in here. Your troops don't have to run that far to get more ammo, especially for the javelins and the anti-armor. We can also use this vehicle to call in a satellite, look over the actual objective and the battlefield, which is always good. Depending on which game mode we're running, this will or won't be available. Again, we can also spawn motorbikes and other vehicles as you rank up from this, meaning you can get quicker to the battlefield from the mobile HQ1. Next, transport trucks. Now there may be objectives where you have to transport supplies, things of that nature, or a radio tower to a certain location. These are the trucks that you put that crate in. Now the crate will look like a normal container, and the way to get that into the truck is we park the truck as close as we can to the crate. In fact, there might be one down there so you know what we're talking about. It's down there on the right. Yeah, one of those. It may be one of those, and that'll be spawned in one of these areas here. We drive the truck next to it, we get out and go to the crate, mouse wheel, and we put on truck. I don't think it's quite those words, but you know what I mean. That will then put it on the truck, and you need to do the same once you actually get to the place that you want to drop the supplies off. Quick tip, don't let anybody stand on the right hand side of the truck when you're doing this, as it will squish them. Now we can actually transport the mobile HQ and other vehicles using some of the helicopters. There's a couple of Merlins there and the Chinook. They're able to pick up vehicles, and I would suggest if you actually get a wrecked vehicle out in the AO or somewhere closer, go and pick it up with one of these aircraft and bring it back and get it repaired. There is a 30-minute respawn time, so if we lose a vehicle like a helo, all the transport helos are bust, that's it, you've had it. There's no way of you getting back apart from the MHQ, and if that's destroyed, you're going to be having a 10-mile walk. Now what I would suggest is, for most of these objectives that you want to take at least take some smoke and a satchel charge. These come in really handy for nearly all the missions. Doesn't look like the satchel charges are in this one, they're in one of these here. Backpacks are on the right there, should you need them. I think it's in this one. Where are you? In here somewhere. There we go. Satchel charges. Many of the objectives you may have to destroy a communications tower or a factory, war factory, and if only one of your team's got satchel charges, then it can be a long walk back waiting. For anybody who hasn't used a satchel charge, these are quite easy. Once you've got one, scroll through it with your F key and place it on the ground. Quick warning, we are using realistic physics in this game mode, so blast radius on this could be up to 250 foot, so you might want to step back before you let this one go. To let it blow, simply use your mouse wheel, scroll and click, and boom, there we go. As you can see, the blast radius is quite large, it took the hanger down there. Holy fraps, my frame rate. Nice mushroom cloud there. I'm actually running Blastcore visuals, a few little sound mods as well. So basically, to sum up, the Yorkshire Pud server really is all about team play. Anybody who comes into the server and decides to be a lone wolf is going to get kicked. We can also helo drop in. You come up to this flag and we click transport. I'll just show you the transport here, because obviously we deployed the MHQ, so that will appear on this menu. We simply click it, and just like magic, there we go, we're back at the MHQ. Now we do like to have a laugh on the server, but there may be occasionally times when it's passworded. It's when we play the game properly as a mil sim, we don't mess about, play it as a proper team with tactics. So I've gone to helo drop here. I'm just going to click on the map where I want to helo drop. I'll just come over the base. And there we go, we're now helo dropping in. You can only do this once every 30 minutes, so don't waste it. And don't drop directly into the AO, you'll get shot on the way down. Quick tip here, you want to open your parachute at around 180. That gets you low enough to possibly not get shot, and you're not going to hit the ground. So I've opened that a little bit early, but it gives us a chance to have a quick look at the base before we land. Lovely. So if you'd like to get involved in the Yorkshire Pud clan, or you'd like a little bit more information, you can find us at yorkshirepudgamers.co.uk. You'll find the ARMA 2 server by searching for Yorkshire Puddings. We play as a team. Anybody who's team wolfing or smashing vehicles up, TKing, things like this, you'll get instant ban. We don't mess around in the server. You don't necessarily have to be from Yorkshire, but of course it helps. We've got quite a few members from overseas. But anyway, I've been Para. Hey up, lad. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the server soon. Let's get some killing of these ragheads. Adios, TTFN.